What's going on, everyone? Lauren Sisler here with AL.com. We got Cole Cubelic, our SEC insider. He's with SEC Network, as well as Three Man Front on Jocks Radio. We appreciate having you, as always. We're going to talk a little bit about this Auburn-LSU matchup. Auburn falling to LSU on the road in Baton Rouge, 23-20. And there's been a lot of folks talking. The characterization of this team is that, well, the defense kept them in it. The defense could have won them the football game, but the offense just isn't average enough to get it done. Do you think that is a fair characterization of this Auburn football team?
Well, yeah. Did you watch the game? I mean, they're 5 of 13 on third down. They could not consistently get the run game going in the first half. You couldn't pick up first downs to continue drives. You had one sustained drive really in the game that went for 14 plays. So I think there were 9 drives of 5 plays or less in this game. So when you can't find ways to stay on the field and help your defense and help win field position and score points, and your defense plays as good of a game as you could have asked them to against one of the best offenses in college football, I don't know how you can't be characterized that way. You could still look at it and say, well, the defense gave up 500-plus yards, but if any of us would have said LSU's going to score 23 points, we would have probably taken Auburn to win that football game. So I think it's inconsistency. I didn't really like the plan that much. I think Bo Nix was put in a bad spot in that game. He didn't play well. But we know it's going to be centered around running the football. And, Lauren, they couldn't run the football. So Derek Brown, Marlon Davidson, Owen Popo all played great football. The secondary tackled well for the most part. You know, there was one tackle that was missed, so a little flare route to Edwards Cladelaire in the flat. But other than that, I thought they did a good job of getting the LSU receivers on the ground. Kevin Steele had a wonderful plan with that new 3-1-7 defense that we had never seen. The LSU coaches admitted after the game they had never seen it. So, yeah, everything on that side of the ball seems to be going well. They played 3 D linemen and rushed 4 the majority of the game, and they were able to get pressure, cause problems, and make Joe Burrow move and be uncomfortable for 80-85% of that game. Against that offense was what they've been doing to everybody else. That's about all you can ask. We talked about it last week. We said this is kind of the Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James effect of they're going to get theirs, but can you just limit everything else and then get a little bit on your own? And I thought Auburn did a great job of limiting what Joe Burrow and his receivers were going to get. Nothing else really killed them.
Yeah.
And then they got one explosive play. And that was the DJ Williams run where he steps out of bounds. And that was a busted assignment on Jacoby Stevens at the third level where he didn't fit his run because I guess he thought it was a play action RPO, and he goes screaming across the field right where he should have been to fill that run. And that would have kept it at an 8 or 9 yard gain. So there wasn't much to be real positive about with the Auburn offense.
Yeah, you can go what if on both sides of that. Had he have actually gotten in the end zone, scored the touchdown, maybe it would have gone a different way. But overall, offensive production, not very good. So when you look at the body of work that Auburn's put together, you now have this sampling against LSU, the best team in the country currently. What does that mean looking ahead to Georgia and Alabama? Do you have any confidence in this football team to compete against either of those teams at home at Jordan-Hare Stadium?
Well, the thing that concerns you is how healthy, how fresh is that defense going to be?
Okay.
Because I think even late in this game, they looked a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued, and no one would blame them.
Rightfully so.
Late in the Florida game, looked a little bit fatigued.
Yep.
So
you had said that, yeah.
When you're going to get later in the season, they'll have an off week, and they'll have Ole Miss where they probably, we would think, don't have to play all the starters for 60 minutes of that football game. So maybe they can get a little bit fresh for Georgia, save some up against Samford, and then be fresh for Alabama. But they should probably, Marlon Davidson and Derek Brown and KJ Britt and Jeremiah Denson should probably be getting prepared to play 85, 90 snaps a game. That looks like the direction it's going to go. The big concern for me is the main thing nobody's talking about with Georgia is their defense is great. Georgia is allowing about 3.8 yards per carry on the ground and has not allowed a rushing touchdown this entire season. They're playing great football. Nobody's talking about them. Terrell Lewis is starting to come along for Alabama.
Yep.
You got Barrymore inside that's doing some good things. DJ Dell and Raekwon Davis are playing well. So that side of the ball is beginning to pick it up for Alabama a little bit. Even if the Auburn defense limits what these offenses can do, is it going to be enough? That's the question, because you're still going against 2 defenses. I think Georgia's a great defense. Alabama, a really good defense. You're going to have to find a way to score points, bottom line. And when you go back and look at the great or good or even better above average defenses that Auburn has played, Texas A&M, Florida, even Oregon, And now LSU, they have not looked good. Not put up a lot of yards and points against those defenses.
All right, he's Cole Cubelic. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it. Follow him on Twitter at Cole Cubelic, right? Do I got it right? Twitter, tweet. Okay, we'll see you later. Thanks so much for all your Auburn Tiger updates. Visit us on AL.com.